Let's get straight into it. I ain't even finna try and say something witty to start it off. Centuria, fucking banger, like I said, and the other Centuria video. But I let myself fall behind a little bit because I like to do it. But I seen on Instagram everybody was saying it was getting good, and I'm seeing people who ain't never talked about Centuria in their life saying, "Oh yeah, this shit a banger." I said, "Yeah, I gotta tune in." Tuned in, and here we are now, nigga. So. First things first, because I'm going to just talk about, like, multiple things that happened in this little short. Because it was really only, like, 3 chapters. But there was a lot. There was a lot to talk about. First off, the gifted people. I'm going to keep talking about them. I don't know. So it's obvious that there isn't just elemental gods just giving out powers. Niggas is getting powers from anywhere. And that will make sense considering the fact that this kind of like series is taking place in a sort of medieval environment. So magic does play its parts. So even if you're not given a sea god or a sky god possibly or earth god's blessing, you can still get magic. You feel me? You can still have powers. So that makes sense. And we just seeing Julian go to work. Julian working. They jumping him. They not doing bad. He's not just washing them. He's about to, but right now he's not. He's about to, though. It's coming. That motherfucker coming. Y'all be careful. Be careful, man. But the sniper dude that's on the distance, I fuck with him. I really do fuck with him. Like, I like his whole, because apparently his thing is like he basically got the Byakugan, and he's got Lieutenant Hanwa's, abilities from Fire Force, where he's just and then he about to use the big boy shells because Julian done pinpointed this nigga's fucking, he done pinpointed his location. Keep in mind, the dude is sniping him from way out the way, and Julian done found him. It's raps. It's raps. I hope they don't kill him though, because it seems like they focus, like out of all of the assassins, he's being focused on. So I hope he doesn't like just die right here. I hope he doesn't die right here. He's going to lose. That's inevitable. I just hope that my boy Julian don't kill him. Is that wishful thinking? Yes, because we seen Julian don't play. Julian handle business. But I'm hoping that it doesn't happen. Now, on to the villains. Gotta talk about the nun. I like the sister. No, I don't like the sister, but I like her as a villain because I don't like her as a character. I like when stories do the dilemma, the whole Avengers Civil War comics version dilemma, where it's like, can you prosecute someone for committing a crime that they haven't done yet? Like, if you know the future and you see someone's about to commit a major atrocity, can you go back in time and basically judge them for what they're about to do, not for what they've done yet? And honestly, that's one of those questions I just don't know I can answer. I don't think I have an answer, like my take on that. I don't think I have a take on that. I gotta think longer about that one. That's interesting. I'll make a video about that. Eventually. But yeah, I like that. And with her, I love to say, let's bring back real villains. Let's stop making them relatable. She has like an understandable motive, but nah, this motherfucker's evil. So I fucks with that. I fucks with it. Let's get these haters. Let's bring back the game. Hating just to hate. You feel me? She could try and hide it, but it's clear that she's just not a good person. And with the other ones that ain't on the battlefield, because I was like, where are they? She's saying they lurking in the background, waiting for everybody else to wear themselves out on some Blackbeard shit, so that they could, swoop in, take out the assassins, and do what they got to do. They probably gonna kill everybody there, to be honest. They seem really snaky, but I like that. I'm interested in seeing what they're gonna be like, I don't think that the sister is gonna be like this main big bad. I just don't see it. She seems like she could be taken out pretty smoothly, pretty swiftly. So I don't know. Luca though. Alright, let's be real now. Let's be real with ourselves. if you got caught off guard by the fact that Luca has powers, you gotta work on your game, young man. Because think about it. He banged out with Julian when Julian had his powers activated. Sure, Julian wasn't going all out, but Julian is superhuman as fuck. No regular soldier should be able to do anything to him. Shouldn't be able to hang with him. Luca was hanging with him. It's obvious. I ain't gonna lie though, he caught me off guard. He caught me off guard with the person. He pulled a Dobby on me. Cause I'm sitting there, yeah, that's accurate. I'm sitting there, I'm like, I'm thinking he gonna be more the noble type because of how he was talking to Julian when Julian was about to kill his mom. He was like, you could have done it and nobody would have been wrong. Like, I'm thinking he got some type of strong morals. Fuck that. Fuck that. No. No. He's so grimy. He's so grimy. He's so slimy. With how he snuck up on everybody on the battlefield, casual approach, chop, chop, dice and dice, and then called an ISO when he could probably take on a 2v1, but handled an ISO just because he like, oh, this is easier. This is easier. Let someone else have fun. But, oh, sidetrack. I fuck with Lacrima. I still don't know why they saying Lacrima like she's weak when you have the ability to turn into the main element. I don't understand, but that's a topic for another day. That's a topic for when I talk about the elemental powers. We don't really know what Luca's ability is. I don't think it's just to conjure weapons, but even if it is, it's still cold. You feel me? Another thing I'm not surprised by, I'm kind of disappointed, but I'm not surprised by, is the fact that the king is Luca's dad. And Luca's morals is that he has a huge grudge against the dad. He has a huge grudge against the king because apparently the king had exiled and killed his mother, well, left her to die, and he exiled Luca. My thing is, that doesn't seem like right in the king's character. If it was, then there was obviously a motive. I think it was the queen, the king's wife, that played the biggest role in the exile of Luca's family, because the king seems more on the benevolent side. Like, he still treats Luca like, yo, you're my son. He doesn't talk to Luca like he's some fucking outsider. He's like, Luca, my son, I trust you with this mission. And if you don't want to listen to me, that's well in your means. I wouldn't even blame you for that. I like the king. I feel like he just has a lot of bad people surrounding him, and he's aware of it, but at the same time, he's probably just gonna try and handle it in a more noble type of way, you know? But Luca's morals it's iffy on what side he's actually on. He's on his side. He's on his own side. Because he's saying he's going to use the child of prophecy to kill the king. My thing is, he didn't. Will he just end up taking the child of prophecy from Julian? I don't know. Because it's in his character to do that now. Like, it's not like he's going to be completely against that. If it's a means to an end. It's a means to an end, you feel me? So, and what I meant earlier when I said I was kind of disappointed is because I feel like Centuria has this problem of it's suffering from a lack of expansion. And I get that it's only in the starting stages, but at the same time, I don't see the manga lasting that long, simply because it's already had a fucking time skip. Now, I could just be jumping into things where it's like, because Leviathan also did that, and Leviathan lasted a pretty good amount of time. But if we just stay in this one kingdom, which I'm pretty sure we're not, because there's abilities every fucking where. Currently, you could have made someone else look as that, like someone really fucking cursed, someone from another fucking kingdom. Like, you could have made it like that, instead of, just they all share. It's the one target. Everything surrounds the king. The king, Julian, child of prophecy, and the sea goddess. Main characters. That's what everything surrounds itself with. But yeah, I just think I'm just used to a lot of world building, like Fairy Tail, Dragon Ball, One Piece, things of that nature. Like, I'm just used to a wide expanded universe of all these variety types of characters. Nothing, not to say that it's nothing wrong with just keeping it in a small circle, keeping it simple. I'm just saying, I would love if Centuria was multiple kingdoms just going at it, just Julian just on a roll. You feel me? I will fuck with it. But to each his own. Anyways, that's my little summary, my little thoughts on this little catching up I did. This shit is a banger. I could see an anime in the future because I called it with Gotcha. Oh my god, y'all not ready for Gotcha Kuda video. I ain't even ready for it, and I'm making it. That's it though. I gotta get ready for work. Y'all boys stay safe, though. I'm out.